Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you all? How are you doing? Well, I hope that you are all doing great. Dear kids, last time we learned about the different materials that we use in our day-to-day life. Isn't it? We learned about the different materials that we use in our day-to-day life. Today, our topic, it is about the soil. It's about the soil. This is chapter number 3 of your book. Today we are going to learn that how soil is formed. What does it contain? We'll also learn about the different types of soil, and we will also learn about the importance of soil. That is why soil is important to us. Okay, dear kids? So let's get started. First of all, let me tell you that what is this soil? What is soil? Soil, it is the topmost layer of earth's surface in which plants grow. Soil, it is the topmost layer of earth's surface in which plants grow. Got it? Soil, as you all know, that it is a natural resource. Soil, it is a natural resource and it plays an important role in sustaining the life on this earth. Soil, it is a natural resource and it plays an important role in sustaining life on this earth. All life, it is possible on this earth only because of this soil. Got it, dear kids? Very good. Now let us learn about the formation of the soil. Dear kids, when the life it came into existence, there was no soil. There was no soil. Soil was not present there. Okay, dear kids? The earth, it was covered with huge rocks. Earth, it was covered with big rocks. It was covered with huge rocks. Then what happened? The sun, it heated up these huge rocks. The sun, it heated up these huge rocks. And the rain, it cooled them down. The rain, it cooled them down. This continuous heating and cooling of these rocks, it made them to break into the small rocks. Huge rocks, they broke down into smaller rocks. These smaller rocks, they continued to break into tiny soil particles. They continued to break and they formed tiny soil particles. And in these tiny soil particles, simple plants begin to grow. Simple plants, they started to grow in these tiny soil particles. This is how soil formed. And dear kids, the soil formation, it doesn't happen overnight. It takes thousands of years to form an inch of soil. What? It takes thousands of years to form an inch of soil. It means that soil is very precious. It means that soil is very precious. Got it? Very good. Now let us learn about the composition of soil. That is, what does soil contain? What does soil contain? Soil, it contains gravel, it contains sand, clay and humus. Soil, it contains gravel, it contains sand, clay and humus. Besides all this, soil also contains air and water. Soil, it also holds a good amount of air and water. Now here you must be thinking that what is this humus? Isn't it? Let me tell you. As I told you that simple plants, they started growing in this soil. When these simple plants and animals, they die, their remains, they get rotted in the soil and they form a layer, and that is known as the humus. When plants and animals, they die in the soil, their remains, they get rotted in the soil and they form a layer, and that is known as the humus. Humus. This humus, it is very fertile and it is the best soil for the growth of the plants. Humus, it is very fertile as it contains the dead remains of the plants and animals. It is very fertile and it is the best soil for the growth of the plants. Humus is the best soil for the growth of the plants. So what is humus? The rotted remains of dead plants and animals. Got it, dear kids? Very good. Now, dear kids, let us learn about the types of soil. The three main types of soil, they are sandy soil, clay soil and loamy soil. What? Sandy soil, clay soil and loamy soil. Sandy soil, it contains lot of air and holds a very little water. This sandy soil, it is not the good soil for the growth of the plants. Got it? As it contains little water. So this soil, it is not best for the growth of the plants. This kind of soil, it is mostly found in deserts, seashores and riverbanks. Clay soil holds a lot of water, but it holds a little air. Clay soil, it holds a lot of water, but a little air. So this soil, it is also not good for the growth of the plants. This kind of soil, it is used by the potters to make pots and toys. Got it? Loamy soil, this soil, it has a mix of sand and clay. So it contains right amount of water and it can hold water well. It contains right amount of water and air. This soil, it also contains humus. Humus, as I told you, that humus is best for the growth of the plants. So this soil, it is the best soil for the growth of the plants. This loamy soil. Loamy soil, it is the best soil for the growth of the plants. Now, let us see that why this soil is important to us. Why soil is important? Dear kids, all the food that we eat, that comes from this soil. We grow our plants in the soil. All living beings, they depend upon the food. Food is the basic necessity of our life. So where from does that food come? That comes from this soil. Our crops, they grow in the soil. So we get all the food that we need from this soil. Soil, it is also shelter to many animals like rabbits, mice, earthworms. These animals, they live in the soil. Soil, it is also used as a building material. It's also used to make bricks, tiles, pots, and so many other things. Got it? Very good. All the life that is possible on this earth only because of this soil. So it is very important. Soil, it is very important. It's a precious natural resource. Now, dear kids, this was all about the soil. Now, this is an activity time for you. What you need to do? You need to perform two activities. In order to show the presence of air and water in the soil, you need to perform two activities. First of all, what you will do, you will but remember one thing, that you will perform these activities only in presence of your parents, in presence of an adult at home. Okay, dear kids? First of all, in order to see that soil contains water, what you will do, you will put some soil in a vessel. Okay, you will take a soil and you will put that soil in a vessel. And after that, you will cover that vessel with a lid. You will heat this vessel for some time. After covering the vessel with a lid, you will heat that vessel for some time. And after heating, what you will find that small droplets of water you will find on the underside of the lid. On the underside of the lid, you will find small droplets of the water. This shows the presence of water in the soil. Got it, dear kids? One more activity in order to see that presence of air in the soil. What you will do, you will take a soil in a jar and you will pour some water into the jar. When you will pour the water into the jar, you will see air bubbles coming out of that jar. You will see air bubbles coming out on this air bubbles forming on the top of the soil. You will see the air bubbles coming out of that jar. Why these air bubbles, they come out of that soil? Because once you pour the water over the soil, what happens? Air escapes from the soil. Air escapes from the soil. This shows the presence of the air in the soil. You will perform these two activities, but remember, only in presence of your parents, in presence of your adults. Got it, dear kids? Very good. Our next topic, inshallah, that will be about the three states of the matter, that is solids, liquids and gases. Till then, take good care of yourselves. Fi amanillah.